Julie Ellender. How you guys doing? Are you happy? Because I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. I'm going to be using my delicious Dylusions paints on this page today. So let's get started. So I'm going to take my makeup sponge. I have my wax paper right here to keep my other page from getting paint on it. Okay, so now that we have our background, I'm gonna set this off to the side. I can actually close it because I have my wax paper on there. And I'm gonna take some tracing paper that I have here and one of my stencils that I love. And I'm just spraying some colors. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to crumple this up really well into a ball. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Bring back my good old book here. Open that back up. Oh, and now I'm looking at it, it's just so lovely. I'm gonna take my Mod Podge. It's just a gloss Mod Podge that I have here. I would use my matte typically, but I'm running out of that, so. And it's kind of clumpy, but that's okay. It still smears really well. I'm gonna take my handy dandy cheap brush, and I'm just gonna spread this all over the page. Okay, I'm gonna take my paper here. And I'm just gonna lay this down. Now, I've seen a lot of people use deli paper, and you know, use whatever you've got. You know, if you've got deli paper, use that. If you have a paper bag, use that. You know, whatever suits your fancy, whatever you have lying around. I love my tracing paper, so I go with that a lot. I use my tracing paper quite a bit. This is the Tim Holtz Crackle Paint. I love this stuff. All right, now we're gonna let this sit and let it do its crackle thing. And then we're gonna come back and see what we've got. Okay, so it's dried a good bit, crackled, sort of, in some places. I'm not worried too much with it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear off some of the excess here. So I kind of fibbed a little, I guess. I thought this would be more opaque. Usually it is. I guess I didn't put enough Mod Podge on underneath. If you want it to be opaque, you're gonna have to really slather some Mod Podge or Elmer's glue or something underneath for the tracing paper to be more, you know, see-through. That didn't happen. That's okay. Again, I do these videos so you guys can see some of my mistakes, and your pages can be prettier than mine. I'm gonna take my bubble wrap, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. I use it all the time because I love it. And we're gonna add some more color, because color's fun. And before anybody panics thinking that I'm gonna pour Dylusions onto the actual pop paper, as I call it, no, I'm taking the cap here and I'm scooping some paint with my fingers, just like that. I'm telling you, bubble wrap is the easiest way to do a background, a really pretty background, and it's so much fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, whoa, almost knocked my paint over. I'm gonna take a different section that doesn't have paint on it, and I'm just putting some there. Let's see, what other color do I want? How about some orange? I love this orange. This orange reminds me of a dreamsicle popsicle. I love it. It's so pretty and vibrant. Reminds me of the little girl off of, oh, I can't think of the name of the movie. It's the one with the minions. It's the first one. I can't think of it anyway. But she hugs a stuffed unicorn and she's like, it's so pretty, or it's so fluffy. That's what that reminds me of. Okay, so now I'm gonna fold this over and I'm gonna take my brayer to it. Now that we've got our X-ish butterfly, I'll lay that down. Ta-da! Layers. I love layers. I think we should do this again, but this way. Ooh, so pretty. This whole page is just basically about layering. Layering, 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 layering. Because the more you layer, the more fun it is. And the more, I don't know, I feel more creative when I layer like this. Okay, so what I did here is I took some embossing powder. I didn't dry the paint. I just sprinkled some embossing powder on it. And now I'm gonna take my heat tool here. Okay, so now it's got this really glossy effect. You guys can see that. It's really glossy. It's really fabulous. I'm really digging this background. Well, that's all I have for this background. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I certainly did. I made a mess of myself, and I'm covered in embossing powder, so I'm all nice and shiny now. Well, you guys have a great evening, and enjoy your week, because I'm gonna. And I will see you next weekend, or maybe even possibly a little later this week. We'll see how things go. Bye, y'all.